Hi, everybody. So, I thought I scheduled this for Friday, not Wednesday. So that's my bad. So I don't know if anybody's here or gonna stay in here, but yeah, I hadn't. Again, I had it scheduled for Friday. So Jen is here and said, "I'm first. What did I win?" You want a prize for telling me that I had a live scheduled? Lynette is here from Texas. Jen's here from Kentucky. Lynette said, still working today, so I'm mostly just ear hustling, trying to meet a deadline for a client. Well, sorry, it was very, very quiet ear hustling if you're still here. Jen's playing Final Fantasy 14. See, Lynette said, I was finally able to sleep last night. Usually my leg cramps get so bad I can't sleep, but I used some magnesium oil spray before I went to bed and it helped. You might want to try like actual a dosage of magnesium and see if that helps, or like the calm drinks. I know a lot of people have luck with those. I know my mom has them sometimes, and I think Shelly from Hungry Heat drinks them too. Jennifer's here and says, hello, beautiful people. Jen says there's 7 here right now. I think there was 3 when I came in, so it might have sent out another notification since I actually went live, but I do apologize for that. Apparently I need to put it on my own calendar. Lynette said, I've been taking both magnesium and potassium pills before bedtime, and they didn't do much. It could also be the type of magnesium. I know there's a magnesium citrate, and there's another one, and I know one is better than the other, but I can't remember which one. We are doing short, quick, and simple. Jim's out making 4 pounds of bacon on the air fryer, and I'm making eggs. So you guys might see me making eggs because, like I said, my bad. Lynette said, I drink electrolytes during the day. Yeah, I need to up mine again because I haven't really been taking them, and I've been feeling kind of cruddy. And then I ended up with a headache yesterday. And then I took an electrolyte pill, and then a couple hours, like it went away like 15 minutes later. And then all of a sudden, a couple hours later, I had a horrible migraine. Is the lighting okay for you guys? I can go get my light stand. Like I said, this is kind of a last minute oopsie stream, so I'm not sure. I can go grab my stand if you guys want better lighting. Joanne is here from Canada. Hello. Bob's here. And that's what we were, Bob and Jennifer and Dustin from Keto Simple were all in a chat talking about trying to find a venue for our indie meetup. So then luckily I had checked my other messages, and Jen had said, hey, are you okay? Yep, I'm fine. Let's see. Jennifer said, magnesium chloride from Keto Chow doesn't have a laxative effect on me. It's been helping me sleep. I can't tell you about leg cramps. I forgot I had a live today. Hi. Friday. It's already warmed up. That's fine. Well, I mean, the eggs will only take 5 minutes. Jen said I had yogurt with MCT oil powder mixed in for dinner. Is that actual MCT or is that moist clown tears? It very well could be. Jen said, could it be the weather? I know it's gone from 60 to 30 here and now a storm front is moving in. Yeah, it's been in like the 50s and today it's rainy and cold and it's going to be like 50s again tomorrow and then it's back down in the 30s. It's been a roller coaster here. Jennifer said I ate 9 eggs earlier. I'm shooting for another 9. My top outs are usually 8. I can usually do about 8 at a time. It's Instapot starving minutes. I made deviled eggs yesterday. I need to perfect my recipe and then make a video on it for triple B&E compliant deviled eggs. Jim said they were okay, but they're not what he's expecting because he likes specific deviled eggs. This is the troublemaker. She's the only cat I know that actually doesn't mind being held like a baby. It's really weird. Lynette said, overall, do most of you find that you need less hours of sleep? I get up very early anyway, but for the past week, it's been an hour earlier than that. I know for me, I usually run best on about 6 hours of sleep, but I go through stints where I really want more. Like this is one of those weeks I'm like, I want more sleep. And we've been going to bed at like, I think we went to bed at 11 o'clock last night and like 12:30 the night before. And we get up at 4:30 every morning. So it's a little rough. Brat. You're cute, Brat. You're still a brat. All right. When is the indie meetup? I think we actually just decided on May 6th. But let me double check. Yeah, it sounds like May 6th is winning the date. Don't worry, it's not an after-hour show. Perfect keto, salted caramel, and MCT powder. Not that evil stuff. I mean, I might be willing to try it on something, but my heat tolerance compared to theirs is very, very low. It is not. But it is trashed right now because I am purging everything. And then that giant box you guys saw, we just got a litter robot delivered. And I'm pretty sure me and Rowan could both fit in that box. It's so friggin' big. And trash is tonight, so we'll get a bunch of stuff out tonight. Lynette said, I've heard that Nisha Berry puts bacon grease in her deviled eggs. Has anyone else ever done that? I was going to, and then Jim's like, well, what are you going to put in them? I'm like, I put bacon grease in them. He won't try it. It's tempting. She's a brat sometimes. Jennifer said, it looks like you were going to toss the cat in the pot. Uncle Big Guy's here. Hi, all. Working late, trying to be done in an hour. Well, I hope you are. Working late's never fun. The money's fun, but the working late is not. So, is anybody that is doing triple B&E having good luck on it, or you guys struggling? I know Jim the other day was having candy cravings, and I think, like I said, the biggest struggles for him is not having anything different to drink, and then the not snacking. He is an armored truck driver, and I work for Carrier. Lynette said, I'm mostly a little bored, but I just try and work more on Triple B and A. Yeah, and I think that's kind of the point of it. Because he's so cold right now. It's wet.
Well, I just had to change the tank because it ran out.
Halfway through.
I the last one now.
I'm sorry, baby. Just put a coat on.
My hands are what's coldest.
You have gloves, don't you?
No.
I thought you did. But yeah, being a little monotonous and boring is part of the challenge because you use food as it's intended as a fuel versus, oh, I just want to snack and eat and have whatever I want. And you find out real quick when you're actually hungry. Lynette said, I was really having some cravings yesterday for keto brick, but ate some butter in its place. Yeah, I had some melted down keto bricks on the counter, and I finally had to put them away because I kept staring at them, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna get eaten. So they're now safely in the pantry, out of sight. And yeah, I want to try to make the brown butter bites. I don't think Jim's willing to try them, but we'll see. It so grosses them out, the thought of eating butter by itself anyway. Jen says, oh, does he get all sorts of stupid comments about movies and armored truck robberies?
People just ask, oh, you got an extra person back there than they are. No, bro, it's not the movies. There's 3 companies here, Brinks, Loomis, and Garda. There's 1 truck, to my knowledge, that is anywhere near like anything in the movies, and that's because they go pick up fed catch. Like, lots of fed catch.
Let's see. Lynette says, finally, after 2.5 weeks on Triple B&E, I feel like I'm starting to eat a little less food and more like a normal human being sized amount of food. And see, I wish I could eat more. I think you eat less now than you were.
I don't think so. But that's nice that you think so.
Well, because you would eat 2 or 3 bowls of something, and then you would go back and get desserts and other stuff, and then snack later. And you're not doing that now.
I'm eating like 2 pounds of food. I wasn't eating like 2 pounds of food before.
That pizza stuff usually eat about 1.5 pounds. But again, you were still doing like cookies and muffins and fruits and all that stuff on top of it. But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to eat when you're hungry and eat till you're full. I know Sean Baker eats like 2 or 3 pounds of meat a day. What? I don't know why he's freaking out behind me, but whatever.
I think he took some of my Fijis.
Oh, you better tell him to stay out of them because it's the only thing you're drinking right now.
Because you didn't put a new thing in there, did you?
Nope. It said, so let me get this straight. Jim is not willing to eat bacon grease or butter. Not if he knows it.
Hey, stay out of my bougie water.
Because I was gonna make some mayo, but I don't even know if he's willing to try that because one's made with butter and one's made with bacon grease. And I thought about combining the two because I heard that can kind of even it out so it doesn't get quite as thick in the fridge. But I ate a spoonful of butter one day and it grossed him out.
I'm just gonna be jacked up.
Come on.
How you on this one?
Well, I thought you were going to be done soon. You're doing that on camera, you know.
Okay.
Let me know. Jen said Brian wouldn't eat the brown butter bites either, and he won't do triple beanie because he wants to eat what he wants to eat. I don't know. People are stubborn. I mean, this is my third round, and he's just now joining me. So, you know, hope in the future. What is left to purge in your house? Mainly my craft room. Probably a little bit left in our room because I haven't really done our room yet. And then a little bit in the living room. Yeah, he's never heard of her. I haven't watched her in front of him. Jen said he obviously won't like watching Steak and Butter Gal. Steak and Butter Gal literally eats sticks of butter at a time.
That's disgusting.
Jen said, hi, Jim.
Hey.
Jennifer Lucas said, smash that thumb button. That would be appreciated. Salem's sitting at the dry food bowl.
I don't have food for you.
I need
Did
food.
you already feed them?
No, that's why they're whining.
Oh.
Well, still whining you regardless.
I tried to take the bacon from you earlier.
Yeah, our newest kitten is definitely a carnivore. Anytime, like, I'm literally sitting down eating and she's like climbing in my lap and trying to get into my plate and my bowls. It's insane. And I've literally held my hand out with my plate like this and she walked up my arm to get to my plate. So she might start, if she can't not do that, she might be getting locked in a room while we eat now. Lynette said, what is your favorite cut of beef and how do you prepare it? My favorite, honestly, is either brisket, which we do in a smoker, or ribeye. And then the ribeyes, sometimes I'll do them on the grill. And then if I'm have to make it, I do it on the stove. I was doing it in my cast iron, and I'm having to relearn how to cook it on my Ninja stuff because it's not getting the sear that I like. So I might have to go back to my iron skillet just to sear my ribeyes. What would you like to know about the litter robot? Right now, it's freaking amazing. I found that it's on carpet, and I guess if it's on carpet, it doesn't register the cat's weights. So I had him cut me a piece of particle board and set underneath it. So now it's reading the weight. So every time a cat goes in the box, it lets me know. And I can tell when they're playing with it because it'll start to go to a clean cycle and then it'll say clean cycle interrupted, like 5 or 6 times because they won't let it cycle through. But so far it's working great. We're using a crystal litter. We use the pretty litter. And it's lighter, so it doesn't register that the litter is full like it should. But that's really the only issue I've had so far with it. But like the litter looks fresh and clean, and I've got at least 2 of the 3 cats using it, but I know they're also using the other litter box, so I'm gonna leave the other litter box probably for another week and then pull that one away and see if they'll strictly use that. If they start going on the carpet, obviously I'll put that other one back, but I'll have to see how that goes. Jen said, Brian has been digging on the Delmonico chuck steaks he's been getting from Meyer. He brings us 4 to 8 of them a week. That's awesome. We've been doing a lot of hot dogs this round, which I'm not thrilled about, but it's cheap and it's fast and you don't have to think about it. I know it's probably higher carb, like, because the Hebrew ones I get are cleaner ingredients, but they're 2 carbs a hot dog. And sometimes I'll eat 5 or 6 of them. And Jen cooks her steaks in the cast iron. Yeah, and Jennifer said with triple beanie, it's easier if you can eat to live and not live to eat. And that's exactly what it's meant for. A lot of people are like, I hate triple beanie. It's awful. You know, there's no variety on it. And one, you can, if you have any set of imagination, like you can definitely change up what you're having on triple beanie. But it's made to make you think before you eat. Like you're not going to.
Jesse,
Did you drop bacon?
there was a casualty.
He dropped bacon, everybody. He dropped a piece of bacon as you went running. But yeah, that's probably one reason I love it. It's simple, even though everybody thinks it's harder. There's not as much thinking involved. As long as you have burgers and brisket and chuck roasts and pot roast and all this other stuff that you can just have and pull out, and there's so much stuff you can just toss into an Instapot and just have it done in an hour or two. You know, there's no thinking. You just use your whatever seasonings you're okay with and have at it. Just eat what you want. Lynette said, have you started shopping for the bikini you're going to wear on the cruise? I've actually got a bunch in my drawer I need to go through. And there's probably some that are too big and too small, so I just need to go through and see what I have. If I can avoid buying another one, I will, because they're having a flapper night, so we're doing a 20s theme, and I'm already going to have to buy a 20s dress for that, so the less I have to buy, the better. And if I lose as many inches as the last round of triple beanie, I'm not going to be able to wear anything that's in my closet at the moment. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, if you want, I can always, lay out the bikinis or whatever, if that's something you guys are interested in actually seeing, or putting one on that I would like to be able to get into, but I don't know how much skin everybody's willing to or wanting to see there, or how much, how much the images you want to see, because I already do the start and the finish images, so I will have those, and that's in a bikini top and shorts. This round is going to be purple themed, so. I mean, that's something I can do. I don't have a problem doing that. Because I definitely want to try to get video on the cruise. I need to get better about videoing out. I just haven't quite gotten super comfortable. I still feel like a little weirdo being like, hey. Oh, hang on, go grab the door for the bacon. You did not eat the bacon.
What? You'll be up in my face in 5 minutes on bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you hear me inside?
I heard you yell.
When I said no.
Jennifer said, my dad would eat a bite of steak and a bite of butter. As a kid, I thought it was gross too. I've come over to the dark side, right? I think it's good. Especially if you get the garlic butter. So, I wish we could have that on triple beanie. But yeah, any videos or anything you guys are wanting me to do? Because I know I kind of do the same thing every week. And like I said, it's supposed to be an accountability channel, but
6. And you put more salt.
you want even more?
You didn't really pick up that last time.
When do you want me to start them? When you're out of the shower? Because like I said, it'll only take 5 minutes. It'll take you 10. You're gonna step on a cat.
After the wedding?
Lynette said, time for me to run. I wish you all a good night. Have a good night, Lynette. So just 6 eggs? We went through a dozen yesterday.
What salt do you use then?
No, I've been using that one to get rid of it, but I can use the Redmonds if you want.
No, that's fine.
With some garlicky eggs. Jennifer said, I like the brisket at the Big Hoffa's yesterday. It was a little sweet though, but more sugar than I'll eat on purpose. I've never been there.
No, that's fine. Just use the junky stuff.
Got this much junky salt left to use.
I might use the chili lime next time. Oh my god, that's why you don't stand underneath me.
Our cats have a death wish. Seriously, ran for me, or was that Salem?
I said black.
Our black kitty is so much bigger than the rest of the others. Bob's asking where is Big Hoffa's. I think it's downtown, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, we have 5-6 for the meetup. Jennifer left a message to book that day, so it's actually not going to be at our house anymore. The group was a little hesitant about that because they're worried about if it's rainy or something happens, or if it's wet a week before, people dragging in mud, but it was whatever. So, but we found a place that's like 5 minutes from my house. So we'll be able to have up to 120 people that can come. And then, like I said, we're going to provide all the food, and we'll have to discuss drinks, or if people should bring their own. And if we are going to provide drinks, like what kind of drinks everybody would like. I don't even know what Derby Day is. But as far as like me cleaning out my kitchen, I pulled literally everything out of everywhere, and everything got washed, or is in a donation pile, or got thrown away. And right now, even my Tupperware cabinet, there's a cat. It's so organized right now, and it makes me happy. It probably won't stay like that, but right now it makes me happy. Hi, Rhonda. Sorry, it's kind of an impromptu. I forgot I had a live, jumped on here at the last minute type of deal. So it's a little all over the place. I thought I'd scheduled it for Friday, but I think because I was doing Matreya's, I was like, well, I won't do one Friday and Sunday. So then I scheduled it for Wednesday, and still thought I did it Friday. Jennifer said, I'm going with neutral style clothing along with the 20s accessories. That'd be cool. I'm probably going to get some fun purple dress or something. Scott's here. Says, hi, friends. Bird and snow here in the western Nebraska. At least you're at home this time instead of out of state. The only bad thing about rearranging your kitchen is you forgot where you put everything. Turn you guys so I can and do this. Okay. Jen saying hi to Rhonda. Hyla's here. Hi, Hyla. This is telling Rhonda, this was kind of a last minute I forgot stream, so it's kind of all over the place and not the best lighting right now. Scott said, amen to that. Probably 15 inches of snow here. Liz and the kids get another snow day tomorrow. Nice. Snow days are awesome. My work is in Indianapolis, and unless Indianapolis considers it a snow emergency and goes red on the emergency map, our work won't shut down. It doesn't matter if every county except Indianapolis is red. They will still expect you to come in to work, and you can lose your job if you don't. So, definitely petty. But I think that's from people deciding they're too good to go to work because we have like a 40% call off rate. Oh, I just cracked an egg. See, this is why I'm not allowed to cook in the kitchen. I'm so used to the farm fresh eggs that are hardier and harder to break. Ugh, gross. Kentucky Derby, big day in Louisville, Kentucky. Are you gonna be able to still come? All right, if I sneeze, I just breathed in pepper. Let's see. So, Scott, are you going to be able to come to the Indy meetup? It's going to be in May. It's only a 13-hour drive. There it is. Sorry. I knew it was coming. Jennifer said, Big Hoppa's is in Westfield. It's rated the best barbecue joint in Indiana. It's got a pirate theme. Oh, that's cool. I love pirates. My cats are spastic. How many people do they hold? Is that something for a smaller meetup, maybe? Ron said, Jen, hi. Sorry that was an accident. Sometimes I watch the channels, but most of the times I'm not in the mood to interact. Love you guys. Yeah, Rhonda, we miss seeing you around. Thanks, Bob. And Rhonda, if you're still listening, I don't really know a lot of what's I just heard you had like family stuff going on, so I hope everything's okay with you. Uncle Big Guy says Jackie told me it was only a 10-hour drive from Kansas. See? Even though I try to put you in Canada all the time. And Jennifer is asking if Jen goes to the Kentucky Derby. The pepper got me. Guys, if you don't have a favorite set of pans, the Ninja pans are amazing. Like, I didn't even put anything in these pans and the eggs aren't sticking. I've got 2 more to make. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. The Kentucky Derby is probably not the cheapest place to be. Breaking out my handy dandy. Bing. How come he won't come? Will he have to work, possibly?
No.
Jim fights with Alexa all the time. It's hilarious. She never listens to him. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about the Derby. Like, we moved it to get Dawn to be able to come too, and then we move it, and now it's interfering with yours. Oh, these eggs keep breaking. You got 2 broken eggs.
Why?
Because these eggs are being stupid. Oh, sorry, 3 broken eggs. They haven't been eating them. Do you want me to make you an extra one for the yolk? Like, literally, it landed in the pan and it was fine, and I turned back around and it was busted. I don't know what's up with this set. Apparently, this is the half I should have made into double eggs. Tell them we'll have a better party with brisket and pig shots and chicken legs. Maybe we can set up a TV and he can watch the Derby. Or a tablet. So I'm very, very sad about this pan of eggs. It's awful. I've never had this many problems with eggs. Look. All cracked. And then there's the one that cracked in the pan. Jen, do your cats ever play fight? Like, sometimes I swear they're like gonna kill each other, but they don't make any noise. So I don't think they're actually fighting. And they use soft paws. So, if anybody in here usually goes into Matreya's coffee talks for Sunday, I'm going to be covering her live. So, you guys are welcome to come in. I don't know exactly what we'll plan. Mrs. Perfectly Imperfect Keto is here. Hello. Says good evening. Sorry I'm late. YouTube showed the live date as Sunday. By the way, it's Sana. Hi, Sana. So there is one scheduled for Sunday, and don't be sorry about being late because I also was late because I thought I scheduled this one for Friday. And then I was thinking, oh, I probably scheduled it for Wednesday, so I wasn't doing Friday and Sunday. So I was late too. But yeah, we're not doing anything fancy, talking cats and organization and some keto stuff, a lot of cat stuff, talking about the litter robot. I got the litter robot the other day. It's freaking awesome. Jen said, I would rather come to your meetup. I will have to see what the hubs thinks. Yeah. Too bad Autumn wouldn't come. She could ride with you. If he decides not to come. Tell him I'll be offended if he doesn't come. Jennifer said, Hoffa's probably seats 75 to 100, but it's in sections. I put a call to them, but haven't heard back yet. I do know they cater. Yeah, I was just thinking is something for a smaller group or something. I mean, it would be nice to have something like that, but at the same time, you're limited to a time and the amount of people you can have. So, at least the event center. Good news and kind of okay news. We're not doing the VFW now. We're gonna do it the AMO. So it's 5 minutes left.
I'm still not trailering a smoker. Okay.
They all said that they would help grab the food if we need it. Help. Well, I flipped it over. Rowan! Donna's saying hi to Jen. See, look, this one even cracked in it. Yeah. Do you want eggs?
Bacon.
Do you want eggs?
There's
too?
no bacon.
There is bacon. Don't lie to him. Do you want eggs? You want like one or two?
Just one.
Just one?
Oh, so there's two hidden up here in the front. We're going to call these ham sticks.
Ham sticks?
Yeah, because they did a horrible job cutting them, and it was literally this thick on one end when I got it.
Hey, everybody, look, I have a child. He's alive.
Is that live?
Yes, it's live. Tricked him.
I'm going to bed.
You sure you just want one? Mm. Sana said hi.
Me?
Yes, you.
Hi.
It'll be done in like 2 minutes of that. This pepper's getting me tonight.
I'm sorry. See you later. Now you're going to eat it?
Oh, the bacon? Oh, God, my nose feels like it's on fire. So, trying to think of all what we're going to have at the meetup. I know we're going to do brisket. We're going to do pig shots. He's going to smoke chicken legs and possibly a pork butt. And then I might make deviled eggs and stuff.
Brisket.
Pulled pork, brisket, chicken.
They don't want chicken.
That's fine. They said to supplement with other stuff. I think Dustin and Chandra are doing hot dogs and burgers. Yeah. To have supplemental stuff so we don't have to buy $1,000 of meat. I know, I'm just saying. Everybody wants stuff supplemented, so we'll supplement. It's fine.
I'm fine.
Just Costco?
Yep. There's the free stuff.
Yeah. Hyla said walking and listening. You're doing better than me. Yes, and Bob is going to make Buckeyes. I think he and his wife are going to make a couple. Him, his wife, and then Jennifer are all going to work on desserts for the event. And then Dustin, Chandra, me, and Jim are going to be working on the meat stuff. So that way it's kind of all evened out. But it's cool that we found an event place that's 5 minutes from our house, so it makes it easier. Jen, you don't have to do that. You're coming from far enough away. You don't need to bring anything unless you really want to. Row when your egg's done. So we've been getting a ton of different bacon from like Costco and Sam's Club and trying like all the different ones that they have. And apparently Jim has made the decision that we are not getting Sam's Club bacon anymore because even the sugar-free Costco bacon is better. Which is cool because it's cheap.
Except the extra thick is the best.
And he likes the extra thick bacon.
No, get away. Where's that bacon?
Sana said, thankfully got my steps in, so no queen of walking in place for me tonight. And Scott's shoveling snow and listening. I'm sorry, Scott. I know I'm not the bestest person to just listen to. Although at least Jim was on camera today and not just a disembodied voice. Eventually I'll get him on camera for good. So, I really want to try to make a keto cheesecake, but I don't know if I have the patience and the time. And obviously it'll be an after April thing. Yeah, I don't even, she goes on later, doesn't she? I don't remember what time she starts. So I can pull it up on my phone. Oh, hey, look. Live.
What'd you do?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was just showing, I was like, because I pulled up YouTube to see what time autumn came up. Sana says, oh, I definitely don't miss the shoveling snow days. I don't know if I've ever shoveled snow. Yeah, surprisingly, it really hasn't snowed much. It's like everybody in the country is having like flip-flopped seasons because like it was 34 degrees in Florida and here it's been in the 50s. Oh, don't tell me that. Cheesecake in the Instapot is quick and easy. She starts at 8:30. Okay, so yeah, definitely won't be going that long. Jen said, I did a dance workout for my fitness today. I'm sure it was supposed to be a dance workout. I'm sure it looked more like I was having a seizure for 20 minutes. Don't worry, I look like a Muppet when I dance. So no judgment here. Sana said, I agree. I do mine in the Ninja Foodie. Bob said, Whack Wednesday is at 8:30. Yeah, I don't always make hers. It depends on how awake I am at 8:30. Because I almost never make keto chows because I don't know why on Tuesday nights I'm just so freaking tired.
Yeah, you want to?
Probably not. Why? Are they the broken, nasty ones?
No, maybe.
I mean, if there's runny yolk, I'll probably eat them. Because I'm not super, super hungry. I had 4 hot dogs at work, some of my pot roast, 6 deviled eggs, and the bacon that was on it. Either Instapot or no-bake recipes, super easy. See, I'm not as crazy about the no-bakes. The filling, I like it, the denser cheesecakes, so I'm okay with the no-bakes, but I prefer the baked ones. Oh, don't worry. I'm used to it. Life's Adventures in Ketos here. Hello. Says, hey, y'all. Hey. Jennifer's laughing at Jen. Yeah, the drippy's the only way to go. I busted 3 of my yolks and I was like, I never have that many issues. I don't know if it's just this set of Kirkland eggs or what, but 1 broke in the container and then 2 broke in the pan. Sana said more dense texture fridge, no bake for at least 40 hours. Huh. Yeah, I've never made any type of cheesecake. We've got the Cheesecake Factory, which has good cheesecake, but it's super expensive. And then, your mom makes them sometimes, doesn't she, or does she buy them?
My grandma makes them. They still suck.
I mean, they're all right. They're not. I'm not going to complain about somebody making me a cheesecake. It's a lot of time to go into a cheesecake.
I wish I knew the name of the lady in town. Because I paid $50 for it.
I mean, if you're going to pay $50, you might as well go to Cheesecake Factory.
I don't know. These are.
Jen said, oh, I have to make a cheesecake for a family get together this weekend. Per tradition, it's supposed to be no bake with condensed milk and cream cheese. I mean, the condensed milk's not the best, but it's doable. Hyla said, I agree with Jackie about the cheesecake. It's always nice to have an agreement. My hair's all fluffy. And Jennifer saw my hair at her house the other day, and she's like, oh, it's actually more purple in Pearson. I'm like, yeah, it looks red on camera. So it was dyed purple. You just can't tell. I'm probably going to end up going back to pink, though. Sana said, Jen, that's how I look when I just do Just Dance with Our Boys, right? Hyla saying hi to Michelle. Your egg's getting cold.
How long are you open live?
Probably not too much longer. 15 minutes maybe, if that. Jen said, I wonder if I can make a keto condensed milk and use it. I don't know. That's one thing I've never looked up. So as of this point right now in your triple B and E, are you planning on going back to sad diet after this?
I got a bunch of candy in the pantry, those other ones.
He literally, like 2 weeks ago, bought jars of cookies.
No, they were truffles.
Truffles, whatever. I'm like, seriously? He's like, they're only $2. I'm like, yeah, but you don't need them.
Yes, I did.
And he said his plan the day after Triple B and E is over is going to White Castle.
I'm not gonna be White Castle probably, but
anything you do, you're gonna regret. You're gonna be in the bathroom the entire time.
It's gonna end well.
It's gonna end with your butt glued to the toilet.
At least I'll be doing it.
He said his bathroom time is unfulfilling right now. Sana said, did you see 2KK's video for condensed milk recipe? It looked pretty legit. Life's Adventures in Keto said, I make a keto cheesecake fat bomb that takes the want away for traditional. That's cool. Yeah, that's something I'll have to do, like I said, after all this is done. Mike's here. Hello, Mike. Says, now I'm craving Junior's keto cheesecake. I wonder if they do whipping. Not sure. Jen said, this Sunday is Brian's family Christmas get together, so we make all of his departed mom's recipes. That's kind of cool, though. Sana said, don't do it, Jim. I'm hoping he'll, after the 90 days, at least decide to stay a little lower carb than he was. That's my hope. If nothing else, if this gets him off his medications, I'm hoping it'll sway him a little bit.
Royal Caribbean already ruined my cruise.
Yeah, he's very upset about the lobster change on Royal Caribbean. There's a few people that don't eat lobster tails.
You already said that.
But Jennifer's one of them, and she's like, I'll give him my lobster tail.
I only need about 15 people.
And I think they don't limit you to one extra.
When we were listening to it, it sounded like just one. Oh.
No, I mean to pay for one extra.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like $15
plus gratuity, so it's regardless.
I can go out on the docks in Boston and get one for, well, not Boston, on the Cape in Plymouth, and get a dinner for $12 and it's a whole lobster.
Well, we're not anywhere near there right now. Life's Adventures in Keto said, colorful keto with Dory has a keto condensed milk along with a lot of other keto baking things on her channel. Cool.
Are you angry she hasn't fed you yet?
Oh, I'm sure they're very, very angry.
I know. Tell her about it. Mm-hmm.
Sassy's very vocal. Jen said, I have to play the line between making it something we can eat and holding fast to tradition. Yeah, and that can be a lot. I mean, depending on how much time you want to make it, you can always make the traditional one for your family and then make one that you can have in a smaller version of it. Bob said blood sugar issues. Yeah, he definitely has them. It's been staying. It was 95 one day, and I don't think it's gone over 120, has it?
Mm-hmm.
So. Right, Michelle says, who needs colonics?
What's that?
It makes you go. So did he do sad before jumping into triple beanie? Yes. Very, very, very much. Yes. Breads and bowls of fruit and candy bars and cookies and muffins and all sorts of sweet treats. None of us should be having. He goes and buys the big Costco muffins and brings them into the house, and I'm like, Michelle said, I'm trying to talk the hubs into be on a plan like mine. It definitely makes dinners easier, which for the most, I've got about 5 or 6 meals that everybody will eat. So I just got to find a few more. Jen said, yes, Brian is already trying to figure out how to best to peddle our lobster tails into something else during the cruise. Jim will get you a steak. Although you can do unlimited steaks and stuff. They don't care about anything else. It's just the lobster tails that you're limited on. But the bad thing is, like, if you say, hey, I'll buy you a keychain if you give me your lobster tail, you're still spending money on the lobster tail. Hyla said, Jim went cold turkey into triple B&E. Yes. We both had alcohol the day before. And
that was a disappointing last meal.
And chicken wings, and then he was trying to eat all the carbs that he could in the house that was in the house already, so to get rid of stuff. I only had the alcoholic beverage, which was delicious and very blue.
I don't have any food. You already ate the food.
All right, guys. Well, it's been about an hour, so unless you guys have anything else to specifically talk about, I'm gonna hop off here and have some dinner. Need to try to get some more calories in. Mainly fat. I need more butter. Yeah, he's actually doing really well. Oh, did you use any electrolyte drops today?
No. I'm gonna keep that bottle though. Because yesterday I felt really bad. But I didn't feel bad today, so I'm only going to do it.
It's fine. At least you have them on you if you need them. He's been fighting, trying to...
That's weird, because you know how Ozzy's like an overprotective mom, even though I'm older than he is anyway. He's like, what do we need to do? Where do I need to go? I was like, it'll be fine, dude. Just leave me alone.
But yeah, he's been fighting taking electrolytes, and I was like, at least have the bottle with you.
Stop walking on stuff.
Because I told him, I'm like,
stuff on the floor, you disaster.
I told him if he puts like just a couple drops in his water, he won't taste it unless he's super sensitive. And I don't see as much salt as I just added to his eggs. You shouldn't be overly sensitive. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Again, if you usually see Matreya's Sunday night coffee talk, I will be covering hers. So you can come in there and chat. Hopefully I'll be a little more organized than I was tonight.
Doubtful.
Shush. Maybe we'll make Jim do it with us.
Jim will probably get dry.
You left the bacon out.
You let her jump on the counter.
Okay. We haven't gotten her not to jump on the counter yet. Salem's doing better. At least he stays on the sink. But all right, bye. Bye. Love you guys. See ya.